Previously on Dancing with Nobility.
Oh, Wilhelm, why must we let such things keep us apart? Do we not love each other? Is that love not worth fighting for? Till the end of time, I will never stop fighting for us to be together.
Don't you get it, Deane? We could never be together. And not for the reasons you believe. It's because I'm not who you think I am.
Wilhelm, how can you say things like that after everything we've been through together? All these years? Don't you think I trust you now? I know all about your dark past.
No, it's much worse than that. For I am not Wilhelm.
What do you mean?
I've only been using Wilhelm's body as a puppet to gain your affection. I meant to rob you of your fortune, but now things have changed. I've fallen in love with you. And because of that, I can no longer lie. I am not Wilhelm. I am his dead brother, Jacob.
That's a wrap, everyone. I swear, if we do the whole possessed by my dead brother plotline one more time...
I think they just like making the other characters. It forces me to act.
Oh, stop it. You're a wonderful actor.
I hope so. I would be a terrible plumber.
You...
I would. Remember that leaky pipe situation you had? You asked me to take a look at it, and I just made it worse?
Yes, and you're lucky that the man I paid to fix it is a big fan of the show.
Of course. Who in this town wouldn't be a fan of the beautiful Deane?
And her handsome beau.
Right, of course. It's a wonder what they'll write about us in the papers tomorrow.
Oh? Are you suggesting we go out tonight?
If you'll have me.
Naturally. Just give me time to change. For our top story tonight, possession. How to spot signs that someone you know may be possessed, and what to do about it. As of today, possession is still illegal throughout Azurville, but some are rallying for these laws to change. Protesters believe that ghosts have a right to experience life again, especially if their deaths had been due to unfavorable causes. However, on the opposite end, some argue in favor of the law, stating that possession would be all but impossible to regulate, even with a consenting living partner. Tonight, we have top journalist Heather here to help us discuss these viewpoints. Hello, Heather. Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for having me. So you are on the opposing side of possession's legalization. That is correct. And can you tell us why that is? Well, as I've stated in many of my articles, there is little to nothing we can do to regulate the act of possession. Even if the living partners consent initially, there's nothing they can do to prevent the ghost from committing actions they didn't agree to. There's also no way for the living partner to expel the spirit from their body. There would have to be an exorcism performed, and those are dangerous. Also... That's enough of that. Oh, yes, that's much better. Yes, come in.
Lovely flowers for my lovely lady?
Oh, they're beautiful. Let me go put them in some water.
Yes. And while you're at it, turn up the radio.
Why? Aren't we going out?
Oh, come on. I think we could afford a dance or two. Besides, what are we even going out for? So more gossip journalists can come over and spy on our every move at dinner?
It was your idea.
Man can't change his mind?
I happen to like the attention. It's only natural. It's a small town.
Yeah, well, it gets smaller every day.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just dance with me, sweetie.
Speaking of journalists, though, I much prefer the gossip columnists to any of the so-called reporters.
Why? You don't think the news is important enough if it's not about you?
It isn't that. It's just... Well, I have more respect for the gossip columnists.
Respect? For writing down our lives and printing out what's nobody's business?
They're entertainers. The news is full of stories that are just meant to bring people down. The gossip columns are fun. They bring joy to people's lives.
Not to ours.
What difference does it make? People will still watch the show, in fact more so because they feel such a connection to us from reading those columns.
Yeah, except the show isn't our lives. When the two of us can't even grab a slice of lemon meringue pie without it ending up in the next morning's headlines, boy, I tell you. What's this all about anyway? What's got you so ruffled?
What makes you think I'm ruffled?
Because I know you very, very well.
Do you now? Enough to tell me when I'm ruffled.
As a matter of fact, yes. Now, what could have happened in the last half hour to have the great Deane so rattled up? Let's see. You were the one to bring up the gossip journalists. You said you have more respect for them than reporters. So-called was the phrase you used, in fact.
I did indeed.
So one must conclude that you heard something on the news you didn't like. What is it now? Is gas going up another dime?
No.
Of course. What does money mean to rich celebrities? So then it must be...
Yes.
What are they saying now?
Some nonsense about how living partners cannot consent to...
It's the same thing they've always said.
I know.
Why does it bother you now?
I just don't understand what gives them the right to spy on other people's business.
And yet you have no qualms with anyone spying in on us at dinner?
We are celebrities. What we do in public matters. When you and I go out to a restaurant where anyone can walk in, we are expected that our picture will be taken. And that's a hit for our ratings. I don't understand these people who claim that the way someone lives their private lives matters to the world.
I see.
Don't you agree with me?
You know that I do.
I wish there was something we could do to change their minds.
Well, I mean, there is something.
No. Before you even say it, no.
But don't you think it's time?
It's none of their business.
Look at you, a walking contradiction. Journalists, gossip columns, public lives, private lives. It's a wonder you keep that head of yours on straight.
Oh, please. As if you're not just as much of a contrarian. As if you don't love me for my mind.
Well, there's never a dull moment with you.
Wilhelm.
All right. I'm sorry. I just think that with all of this in the news and whatnot, that maybe it's time to tell.
There could not be a worse time to tell.
But you were just saying about how you wanted to change their minds. We can't do that by continuing to hide in the shadows.
No, but think of what that could mean for our careers, for our lives. And they would...
I know what they would do.
I love you, Wilhelm.
I love you too, Deane.
Can't we just go to dinner then? Forget about all of this and be together.
I would like nothing more than to do that. But I have to let the old boy out first.
Must you? Can't it wait until afterwards?
No, I promised him that I would. You know how antsy he gets when I don't keep a promise.
Well, all right, if you insist. Jacob dear, are you all right?
Fine. I'm fine. Just let me catch my breath.
You're plenty comfortable, aren't you? Wilhelm has been sticking to that diet you asked him to, and we've been trying to walk more.
It's fine, really. Maybe we could renegotiate the contract?
How do you mean?
Look, Wilhelm was always the better actor between the two of us, but I don't know anymore.
Jacob, we talked about this. We had an agreement.
I know, but I'm happy to help the two of you out. It's just that... That's enough of that.
What are we going to do?
I think it's time we came out of this and stopped involving Jacob altogether.
Wilhelm, no. They won't allow us to be together.
Can't we make up some smaller lie? Say we were secretly eloped before I died?
That would only make it look worse that we involved Jacob. Besides, forging documents. It's not as easy as we make it look on TV, Wilhelm. We could go to jail. We could be blacklisted from the industry.
We're not going to be penniless on the streets. You and I both have strong lawyers to present a case for us. Yes, there is still the possibility that we get blacklisted. But we should make enough in settlements to be comfortable. And most importantly, we'd be together.
You sound like you've given this some thought.
Matter of fact, I have.
And when were you planning on telling me about this harebrained scheme?
Well, certainly not tonight from the way you're acting. But there, it's out and in the open. And it wasn't the end of the world. Look, honey, when you die, it changes your perspective. It makes you realize what's really important to you. Now, you and I could stay in this act until both you and Jacob are old and wrinkled. But you've still got a life to live. And I hope you spend it with me.
Would you wait for me to die of old age? I'll be a shriveled up version of myself while you'll still be at your peak.
That sort of thing doesn't matter to me, Deane.
You say that now. Well, I'm beautiful. But what about in 20 years down the line? 40 years? In so many ways, I envy you. You'll never have to deal with the turmoil of age. And even if you had lived, a man doesn't have to worry about aging the same way a woman does. You'll be handsome and charming for all of eternity, and sometimes
You what?
Nothing, just... There is another option for us to be together.
Deane, no. You stop right there.
But why not? Is it any worse than involving poor Jacob in all of this? You were so ready to be out with the truth. How is this any more of a lie? In fact, it might be well received. Two star-crossed lovers torn apart by death, finally reunited.
Would you listen to yourself? Well received? This isn't an episode, Deane. It's your life. Our lives. Now, the last thing I want to see is the woman I love die before her time.
So you would rather we live as criminals? That's easy for you to say. You won't be charged for anything. I'll be the one with the ruined reputation.
You think I haven't thought about that? This is all I think about.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it anymore.
You were the one who brought it up.
Oh, let's not point fingers, please. I thought both of us would be frustrated by the news. I didn't think we would end up in an argument.
No. You're right. It's a convoluted situation, only made so by the law. There's nothing simpler in the world than two people who love each other. You're right that it's nobody else's business.
Maybe we could... Oh, I don't know. We're celebrities. That should mean something.
We're soap opera stars, not politicians.
I know, but still, maybe we should use that fame to educate the general public.
Are you saying we take to the streets and protest?
No, but we aren't common citizens. People like us, they read about us in magazines, they watch our show every day. We should use that to our advantage. People can change their minds and laws can be changed as well.
Perhaps you're right. If nothing else, maybe we can at least get our old friend Heather off the radio.
Oh God, she was the one being interviewed just now.
Of course she was.
So, what are we going to do?
Let's give it the night. I have a few connections down at the news station I could give a call to in the morning.
I have a cousin who works with the mayor. Well, she doesn't, a friend of hers does.
A friend of your cousin's?
A connection is a connection.
Well, you might as well just call the mayor yourself. I think that would have more sway than your cousin's friend.
Oh, very well.
Now, you can't expect things to change overnight.
I know that.
People are set in their ways. They don't like things to change, especially things they don't understand.
You don't have to tell me twice. My mother is against it.
Is she?
Yes, she said, I'm glad you moved on with Jacob and not still pining for Wilhelm. No good can come from being with a ghost.
She said that? Damn, I thought she liked me.
No, the ironic part is that she and my father were married 15 years and he died 5 years ago.
The logic of it all.
Yes, but maybe we can do something about it.
Maybe we can.
But not tonight.
No. Tonight, we go out, we dine, maybe a little dancing.
Your place or mine.
That's the spirit. We'll forget about everything tonight and go on to worry about it in the morning.
I wish you would take things more seriously, but maybe you're right.
Of course I am. Here, let me get your coat.
Wilhelm, what if we're wrong?
Pardon?
Well, what if we go through with it, tell the world, fight for it, and it's all just for nothing? We find out that we were wrong the whole time.
Look, Deane, I love you more than anything in this world. You know that. And do you love me the same amount?
Of course.
Exactly. Now, the only difference between us and your parents is that they were married before your father died. And they aren't together anymore, is that right?
Correct.
No. I mean, is it right? Is it so right to let two people who don't love each other stay married because of a technicality, while keeping another pair of people who love each other more than anything apart?
I suppose not.
Exactly. People will change their minds. They'll come around, you'll see. Nothing in all of history was given for free.
I suppose it's just that
It's just what?
Jacob.
What about him?
Well, he's already trying to discuss a renegotiation with the contract.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'll have a talk with the old boy and we'll set him straight.
But what does he have to gain from us telling the world what we've been doing? He only agreed in the first place because we told him we could make him famous. If it all comes out, even if we win, where does that leave him?
I guess that he can do with his life whatever he wants to do.
But this is what he wants to do, at least I thought it was. I thought it was all right because he agreed to do it.
Why do things have to change at all? I like being able to hold you again, to dance with you, to kiss you.
But Jacob likes that it's his name in the papers. Once this all comes out, all anyone will ask about if he's himself or you.
Let them ask.
I don't know. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this anymore.
What are you saying?
I want to make things right. I want to be with you, and now we're forced to hide it. But if we win, and you and I can be together, then it's not Jacob that I want.
That's never been what this is about.
I know. Please try to understand. I want to go dancing with you, eat dinner with you.
I'll only be able to look at the food, and you can forget about slow dancing.
Is there nothing else we can do?
There's always something else we can do.
I don't think I want that anymore.
We could walk away from each other, call all of this quits, go find ourselves proper partners.
No, I don't want that either.
Well, what you and I want right now are things we will never get. It's going to be ugly no matter what we do. But what we have going on right now is the path of least resistance.
And Jacob?
He's a celebrity now. He's dating the most eligible bachelorette in town. At least that's what all the papers are saying. What's he got to complain about? Certainly less than us.
I suppose so.
Look, it's getting late. If we don't leave soon, all the good restaurants will have closed down for the night.
Yes, all right. We'd better get going then. There's one last thing I'd like to ask you.
Sure enough.
Is it always you in charge, right?
What do you mean?
It's just that sometimes you get a look in your eye that I don't recognize. Sometimes you say things out of character. You aren't losing your hold on Jacob, are you?
No, darling. Don't insult me. Of course it's all me.
Well, the two of you are never apart. I don't know what you may have agreed to in order to keep him compliant.
Deane, it's me. I promise.
All right, then. I believe you.
Good. Let's go to dinner.